Yeah, Woj apparently heard me.
Your
Kyrie Irving meeting with Cavs, one of primary teams raised as a preferred trade destination for him. The San Antonio
He's really
Spurs.
reaching now. He's really reaching now. Not only was he like, I want to be traded, he's like, oh, by the way, I want to be traded to the San Antonio Spurs.
Yeah. Look, if you're going to do this, if you're going to make this sort of a statement and know that it's going to put everyone upside down, then yeah, put your wish list
Okay, wait,
out
hold
there.
on. Can I pump the brakes for a second?
Ooh.
You don't think that Kawhi Leonard would be the focal point of this Spurs team?
Have I been here all day, or am I just, am I doing it? Like, what's going on?
Oh, my. Your sources. Your sources. Don't forget your sources.
I said that. I said, we'll trade LaMarcus. I'm sorry. The Spurs.
The Spurs.
We'll trade LaMarcus. And then I was like, but wait a minute. If he has a problem with focal point, Kawhi is most definitely the focal
But LaMarcus for Kyrie is not an even swap. You got to give up more. And you guys are broke. Food stamps. Y'all don't have enough assets or money to go out there and get a Kyrie.
You don't know.
Well, what are you going to do? Lose the entire team to get Kyrie?
The market for LaMarcus Aldridge is not very hot right now. Let's just say
Get
that.
out.
Because of
Tell me more about this.
Look at what Kyrie Irving did in the playoffs and look at what LaMarcus Aldridge did in the playoffs.
Thank you.
I do find there's similarities right now because this is the one thing that sort of irked me with the LaMarcus stuff, and today I'm sort of having flashbacks to that. LaMarcus was like, Portland didn't work out for him.
Yep.
Well, he was the focal point there, right? Didn't like that. Goes to San Antonio. Then we get rumblings a couple months ago that he didn't really want to be in San Antonio anymore either. Well, now he's part of a very much a team, a dynasty, if you will. They're great background. Doesn't want to be a part of that either. So when I hear, and so I'm thinking it's a LaMarcus problem, but now I hear Kyrie say something like this, and all I can think is you don't want to play with the greatest player in the world.
Yeah.
That makes me sort of lean back for a second and say, God, what's wrong
To
here?
what avail playing with the greatest player in the world? We're not going to win as constructed.
So you just want to go somewhere else, not win, but be the
reshuffle the deck while I'm the man.
Of Kyrie Irving to say, not only do I want to leave this team that has been to 3 straight finals, that basically has a clear path to the finals again. Sorry, Celtics fans.
That's true.
He's going to say, oh, no, I want to be traded from that team. And you know what? Put me on the Spurs.
I'm not just saying the Celtics are, by the way, I'm not saying that that's.
If you're the Cleveland Cavaliers, you're like, first of all, you have a contract to play for us.
Yeah,
Second of all, I don't care that you want to be traded. Third of all, I don't care where you want to be traded to.
Yeah.
I understand it's big fish, small pond, big fish. I understand the mentality. I get the whole ego thing. I'm just saying it's not like they're not in the running. It's not like you're not playing with the best player that most dudes would die to play for. They would love to be able to play with LeBron. And so now I just don't understand what your end game is.
Oh, his end game is to come in where you need a point guard and Kawhi.
But you're not the focal point.
But wait a second, Kawhi before injury, you guys were up 23 on Golden State in Game 1, Western Conference Finals, and he's like, all they need is him to stay healthy and me to be there, and I got something better than what LeBron's going to do, which is a one-year opportunity.
How does your logic make any sense? If they were up 23 with LeBron, why do you need Kyrie Irving?
No, I'm saying the Spurs you guys were up 23 on Golden State.
Right.
With Kawhi, stay healthy next year. I'll join you. Let's do this. Because LeBron's leaving. So if LeBron's leaving me, I don't want to be here. I want to get somewhere where I can win a championship.
Hold on. We've got... So there are some other preferred spots: New York, Miami, San Antonio, and Minnesota, according to Chris Hayes.
If he goes to Minnesota,
there's some interesting potential there. There's interesting potential there. First of all, New York doesn't have anything to give them.
They don't have anything yet.
Yeah, we've already learned our lesson with the Knicks. If Kyrie hasn't, that's a him problem. Good luck.
Miami is interesting. Miami is interesting. There is like a Goran Dragic, like Whiteside thing you could put together.
What would that do in the rankings? Because we all agree, Celtics, Wizards, they're...
That opens it up for the Celtics.
It wouldn't move where you expect them to be seated, but what it would do is say, all right, Kyle, you don't want to play here? LeBron, you mind if we do a little something with your guy Pat down there?
No, forget that. Minnesota is the most exciting, if they could pull it off, and I mean,
that would be
that's
very interesting.
Squad. That is a team. And they're already going to be a playoff team this year before Kyrie.
Do you know what would be poetic justice? Andrew Wiggins back on the Cavs.
Well,
after LeBron shipped him out.
That would actually be...
After LeBron shipped him out, bring Andrew Wiggins back.
Blowing up in his face.
Does this have to be over? Does this have to be over? Can we keep talking about this after we're off the air?
We came in here today to do another lame Friday show. And then we sit down.
The producers worked very hard on that show.
This is better. I'll take this.
I just love that Bede scooped Woj on the Spurs.
Oh, yeah, by the way, Woj. Sending you a DM right now. I have it time-stamped when I called Spurs.
Oh!
I just want to make sure that I get credit for
You are
what
so competitive that you're really going to do that. That's my favorite thing about you, Beats, is you are really going to
I've already got them working on getting me a screen grab.
Oh, this is so great.